and the secret path of Buddhism, which is Tantra, are not to be mixed. There was an 8th century master whose name was Dharmakirti, and in his root text on Buddhist logic, he said that there are 2 elements that have to be present in order for Tantra to work. The first one is that the person who has spoken the Tantra must be a being of exceptional spiritual power. And the person who perceives the Tantra, practices, the practitioner of the Tantra must be someone who is leading a very pure life. So there's a section in the commentary known as the text of Maitreya, where a debater comes in and argues that Lord Maitreya has no state of mind aspiring to fulfill his own needs. And so he's written this text, The Ornament of Realization, only for the benefit of other beings. So it may be that this person that came in to debate is assuming that Maitreya is already a full Buddha. And if he does make that assumption, then he's mixed the open path of Buddhism with the secret path of Buddhism. By bringing that up in open teachings debate ground. So in the secret teachings, Lord Maitreya is considered a fully enlightened being already. In the open teachings, he's not. He's considered a high bodhisattva. So in a presentation of the open teachings, you should not mix the 2 of them. You shouldn't throw in the secret teachings when you're teaching open to open teachings crowd. And secret teachings are meant only for specially qualified disciples. And the open teachings are also called the path which is shared. And the open teachings are shared both by the tantric students and the non-tantric, the people who haven't had any tantric teachings or initiations and empowerment. But the secret teachings are known as the way which is not shared, because they're not shared by the open teachings practitioners and students. Although, as I said, with the open teachings, they are shared by the non-tantrikas and the tantrikas. But you know, I've heard it said, and more recently I've heard Holy Geshe Michael say it as somebody asking Holy Ken Rinpoche about what Tantra means, and he said, secret. But also, I've heard at times it said that even if someone who hasn't graduated to Tantra yet hears Tantra, they don't understand. It keeps itself secret. So just so you can feel safeguarded about things that maybe you can't make sense out of what was said, or you're not sure if you're understanding something correctly. Tantra pretty much keeps itself secret as far as its real meaning or the power that's in it, at least. So, but you're not supposed to give both tantric teachings and open teachings in the same class when you're teaching, okay? All right. Janet, do you know the Tibetan for the closing prayers? No? All right, you two, it's up to you.
What?
Or do you want to make comments? No?
No. What was that?
Do you want to ask questions or make comments?
Oh.
Let me stew on it, and I'll have some for you next time.
That must mean you understand perfectly.
I don't understand perfectly.
Sashi Potye Jechin Metata Yavishin Tanye Shin
You guys, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Bonnie.
Station Michael has once. We need to create our own tunes to go prayers.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you.
All right, do you hear me? Where did I go?
Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael has said for English prayers, we need to create our own tunes. Someone needs to make tunes that go with the cantor of the English. So it's up to, I mean, you know, he tells us what to do. We have to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Next week,
I'll work on it.
for 2 lessons.
Aye.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, she was saying that Holy Geshe Michael has asked that somebody make English tunes to go along with the English prayers. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
I like that.
I'm trying to sing with it before.
Yeah.
It's easier with Tibetan for some reason.
Come here.
No, you put it too food, do too much. These are some of my favorite parts of any of the 10 classes that we've done. Like these particular classes from Coach 4. They love these.
I'm not done for
Two's
I
intense.
already listened to it many more times.
It's intense. It's an intense class.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like, when stuff said, if Tibetan just come. It's crazy.
For you?
Yeah, it's wild. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that like ego driven
I don't
to brag.
think
It's
so. I
like
think it's really cool.
I'm sitting there and like I hear things and I'm like, whoa. I know
It's like a, like what? What do they call it?
It's
No. You get a direct, you get a direct teaching, but you get it. What is that word? Maybe it is that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's like you get it, and it just comes to you, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the words are. I mean, I have